YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? If this your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post a new content. Listen, people, this is a subject that I could have, that I actually really could have talked about pl- plenty of times, right? But then when I actually really stop and actually really think about it, right? For the most part, this is a subject um, that I've always talked about, right? But then I actually really stop and think about it. Okay, other than the 51 subscribers that with my channel, apparently, the rest of y'all are some raggedy motherfuckers, and y'all actually like really don't realize what it actually like really is to be emasculated, if it's even such a word. And I just and I already know, like, I'm like, okay, what the fuck the crazy uncle is talking about? Well, see, listen, it's quite simple. What the crazy uncle is actually really talking about here, it's no such thing as being emasculated, because if you actually really stop and think about it for a minute, unless you're atheist, which for the most part, there's really no such thing as an atheist. Okay? But and so we're gonna get that shit out the way. But if you actually stop and think about it for a minute, right? The Heavenly Father. And then, sometimes when I hate what I'm actually really about to say, because that's gonna give it's really gonna give the alphabet soup people some extreme ammo or whatever. But then again, I can actually really stop and look at it and be like, okay, everybody's here for a reason, right? And then I can actually really look at y'all, whether you male or female, because that's all what the fuck you can be, right? So I look at y'all and then I can be like, okay, and then Yahweh can tell me, hey, look, those are the people, those are the people to not be like, because everybody didn't catch Sodom and Gomorrah. And now it's only two out of the seven that actually really got destroyed due to what the fuck y'all think is actually really going on now. Okay, because no man can actually really be emasculated unless he was actually really born that way. But then here's the deal. This, but I'm gonna call bullshit on that, because here's the deal. With all of this stuff that's been going on, how shit starts, right? And then you got to be like, okay, well, when did this start, right? So, and then so what I'm talking about is like, okay, so for the longest, everything was like, okay, well, hey, look, but then even then, now I'm gonna actually stop and pull back on this, because we really don't know what the fuck happened in prehistoric times. So let's just ask, or so-called prehistoric times, because I'll be first one to tell you, there's no such thing as a prehistoric anything. Because how the fuck you gonna have something that predates what the fuck has actually really been happening since day one? So it's just for the simple fact that we, as the so-called modern people, right? We are not that so-called modern because we don't. Because if you're modern, then you know the whole story, right? Motherfuck when anybody tell you. Okay, so but we know that's not the case. So a lot of motherfuckers be like, okay, well we got to look at what the fuck has been told already. And so my whole deal is with this whole emasculation shit. So basically what's happening is that y'all actually really going off of what the fuck has been told already. Y'all misinterpret what the fuck it really is to be emasculated. It's not the fact that you've been emasculated as a man. It's for the simple fact that if you go out through history, and this is what a lot of you motherfuckers actually don't talk about, because there's a man out there right now, right, that he got 3 of them, or he got 2 of them. And his whole deal is the woman is supposed to go out there and work and take care of the king. He did it as if it was a chessboard, right? The women go out there and they go make it happen, right? Is he emasculated? Right? I already know what the fuck. I might have a good idea what the fuck Charleston White might say. But then again, he might agree with this too. But the thing about it though is this. Who is always the worker? If you actually really stop and think about it for a minute. Let's take a look at the bees. They always talk about the queen bee. The queen bee this, the queen bee that, the queen bee the other. But then again, we can actually really stop and think, we can actually really stop and look at this and be like, okay, let's not take this shit literally. Because the female has also fucked shit up. Go ask Eve. And so, listen, my whole deal is this. To be emasculated, and if you really not know what it really means to be emasculated, then you need to shut the fuck up. You really need to shut the fuck up because because my whole deal is this, and if I said that, if I didn't say it here, right? I know I said it on my previous channel. I truly, honestly believe that the woman is the first teacher of the male child, because it's up to the woman to teach the young male king how to treat a woman. And so, guess what? If you came up fucked up, then guess what? You're gonna raise your little young king fucked up. This is what a lot of people are not saying. And this is why a lot of motherfuckers are angry. It's the one reason why, well, I already said it. Some of you motherfuckers are angry, but there's one man out there that's probably angrier than everybody else because he don't know. He don't know. And 9 times out of 10, he will never know. And he think he doing something. So, but it's not the case. Here's the deal, people. Until y'all actually really know the real reason, if indeed it is a real reason, and I'm coming at y'all on both sides, and just know that y'all don't know. Y'all will never know. But I'm that motherfucker. I'm that one. I know what the fuck is going on. Y'all don't. And it's, it's unfortunate. And I guess that YouTube actually really know who needs the money and who don't. Because YouTube already know. I don't need your goddamn money. All this shit here is like for entertainment. I just like talking, right? So like, regardless of subject, y'all are doing this shit because 9 times out of 10, y'all need that. Y'all need that extra money. But my whole deal, but my whole deal is this: to be emasculated, to sit up here and holler about, oh, he's been emasculated, he's been emasculated, he's been emasculated, and when you act like really don't know what the fuck it really means to be emasculated. And again, I'm going to say it again, to be emasculated. Go look that shit up, people. Go look it up. I mean, I read the fact, I haven't looked it up neither, but it's just for some fact, right? Somebody told y'all to say that word. And 9 times out of 10, you never looked it up. So go look up the word before you start hollering about, oh, so-and-so is this, so-and-so is that. Now, but then again, you okay, you got the definition. Go look at the etymology of it. Right? But then there's no this. We all come from the Heavenly Father. And the Heavenly Father is what? He is both masculine and feminine. I'm going to say that again. He is both masculine and feminine. So again, where does the emasculation come from? Don't worry about it. I'll wait. When Now, unless y'all actually really don't believe in Yahweh, I need to know where the emasculation comes from. Who created that goddamn word? And does it actually really make sense? I already know that this shit ain't going nowhere, but it's just for the simple fact that I really wish the fuck that it would. But but my whole deal is, or let's just say that the crazy uncle says, know what the fuck you talking about before you get in front of a goddamn camera. Because I know the goddamn blueprints. Now, granted fact, like I say, this, I can say this is one show that I actually really came in, and then I came in actually really kind of blind. But my whole deal is this: when the Heavenly Father is both masculine and feminine, and He created us in the exact type of way. What the fuck does it mean to emasculate somebody? So let's look at this. Let's listen to the word emasculate. Now I can look at it. I can see it if you say demasculate somebody, meaning that you done took every masculine thing out of them. But here's the deal: you motherfuckers are talking about emasculate as if that's gonna downfall somebody. No, if you really want to tear down a man, you deactivate his ass, meaning that you demasculate him. You don't emasculate him. If for the most part, you probably giving him that much goddamn power. Think about it for a minute. When you empower, when you empower a woman, what the fuck do that mean? You giving her more power. You motherfuckers don't know. It's quite obvious. Y'all didn't pay attention in grammar school, because if you did, you wouldn't holler emasculate. Plain and simple. Because if you're going to want to bring a man down, and then again, I could be wrong. What they say? One to twin powers, deactivate. That means you cut shit off. Deactivate. That means you cut shit off. Or when you decline something, that means like, hell no. So what the fuck are we talking about here? Are we actually really trying to downplay a man when we say decline? Or are we empowering a man when we say emasculate? But then again, I already know a lot of y'all say, oh, but the English language is fucked up. That's the goddamn problem. The English language don't know what the fuck it's talking about, which means that for a motherfucker that actually really got some type of sense, that means that he or she don't mean what the fuck they talking about because of how the English language is set up. And if you actually really don't believe me, the English language will have you believe that there are 26 letters in the English alphabet, knowing damn well that it's only 13. And I'm going to let y'all figure out. Matter of fact, I already done told y'all on my previous channel. Go find that fucking video. So with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan. Hold on. Let me do this again. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker! Next door across the street around the corner. Paul Terrace, a.k.a. Crazy Uncle. Y'all better start telling some motherfuckers. Like, seriously. I'm out.